Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this lab, we are going to see how to do basic network setup using Cisco devices. So I'm going to use Cisco Packet Tracer to demonstrate this lab. So as you can see, I have a complete clean new Packet Tracer file. So I'm going to add all those physical devices from scratch. So let's get started. First, let's go and let's use one layer 3 device. I will select Cisco 3560 as a layer 3 device, and I'm going to rename this one to the core switch. After that, I'm going to use Catalyst 2960 two numbers as an access switch. So let's give a name like access switch 01 and ASTCE access switch 02, right? Zero two. Okay, give me a new capital letter. ASTCE access, right? Okay, that's it. Now we'll use one IP phone and to PC. Let me zoom. Okay guys, now our task will be to assign a VLAN to this core switch and the IP address to particular VLAN, and then we will check whether those PC took IP from their proper VLAN or not, right? So let's assign this let's rename this PC as a sales PC so that it will get IP from a sales VLAN, and this PC as a take PC so that this PC will take IP from the take VLAN, right? So now let's start this code switch, and let's configure this code switch from scratch. No
Switch.
So let's go ahead, enable. As you can see, there is no VLAN, so there is no VLAN configure here. So now let's go ahead, let's assign a VLAN chain name NZMT VLAN 11 name BOIC boys VLAN 12 name SALES and VLAN 13 name TECH, right? Okay, now here's VLAN. Here we can see VLANs are created 10 11 12 13. So that's it. Now let's go ahead, let's assign the IP address to that particular VLAN. I mean that we are going to use this core switch as a default gateway for all those access devices, I mean the PC. So we have to assign IP to the switch virtual interface. So let's go ahead, let's assign IP. Now first we need to go to that particular interface VLAN chain as a now IP address 192.168.10.1 255.255.255.0, right? Similarly, interface VLAN 11 IP address 192.168.11.1 255.255.255.0. Similarly, interface VLAN 12 address 192.168.10.1 then interface VLAN 13 address 192.168.13.1 done. So now let's see, let's set IP. So IP interface brief. Here you can see we have created the virtual interface VLAN 10 IP, sorry, the mistake is there, config T interface VLAN 10 address 192.168.10, right? So here you can see, okay, now it is done 10.1. If you compare with this chart, Management VLAN should be VLAN 10, IP should be in 10 range, 11, 12, 13, right? All the interfaces are up, done. So now let's go ahead and let's assign a small DHCP scope for that one. Config T, switch. First let me save this project. Okay, so now let's assign a small DHCP. We will just see in detail how to configure DHCP, but for this lab just ignore this part. NZ, no, BOIC boys network 192.168.11.0 255.255.255.0 network. So default gateway 192.168.11.1 DNS 192.168.11. We are going to give a public IP. For this, since this is a DHCP pool for voice, we need to assign a option 150 IP 192.168.11.1, right? Similarly, let's see. So run. So what we have to do now, again we need to assign. Let's copy this one. Let's open a notepad. And let's paste this one. Now in the voice we are going to use a VLAN sales. It should be in 12 12 12. We don't require this. That's it. Let's copy and let's paste this one. So you can config T, paste it, right? Sales 12. Similarly for the take VLAN, we are going to put TECH. It should be in 13 and it should be a 13. Let's copy, let's paste this one. Done. So now let's see. So run. Now here you can see I have created a VLAN by default, DHCP pool for boys, sales and take. Boys 11, right? Sales 12 and take. Okay, now let's exclude the IPs. Config IP DHCP exclusion 192.168.11.1 11.10, right? 11 then 12, because we are going to use first IP as a default gateway. That's why we need to exclude it from DHCP. Now that's it. Double right. Now as you can see, okay, now let's check the CDP neighbor. As you can see, nothing is connected. Now let's go ahead, let's give a connectivity. Now let's select a cable and let's 0/1 is connected to 0/1, and then 0/2 will be connected to 0/2. Okay, then let's connect to this phone. 0/3 should be connected to the switch port of the IP phone, and from there 0/3 again it will be a switch port of the IP phone, and then from IP phone it will go to the PC, right? This is a standard network topology that is followed in all those corporate network. So now let's go ahead. Now let's see. So CDP neighbor, then you can see one switch is connected and the two switches connected 0/1 and 0/2. Now let's go ahead and let's configure those port as a trunk. So interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Let's go configure both interface at the same time. Range interface fast Ethernet 0/1 to 2, right? Switch port trunk encapsulation dot okay, because this is old model, that's why we need to put encapsulation. Switch port mode trunk switch port trunk native VLAN chain, because VLAN chain will be considered as a management VLANs, because we are going to assign all those VLAN from there. Okay, first we need to create a VLAN. Okay, right. So now, because we are going, so running, so if you go so run here, you will see. So okay, one entry consider is configured as a trunk, and VLAN chain will be acting as native, because we have to use VLAN 10 to manage all those devices. Okay, right. So that's, as you can see right now, it is showing native VLAN mismatch. Let's go ahead and let's configure the access switch now. Now this is the access switch. Now, okay, let's configure the host name. Host name CORDSW, right? Double right. Now let's configure this switch. Config host name SW0 access switch access 001. Now same VLAN chain name. We'll see in another lab. We'll see how we can configure BTP so that all those VLAN will be replicated automatically from the core switch to the access switch. But here now we are going to configure manually. So VLAN chain name MZMT, right? Similarly VLAN 11 name UIC boys, VLAN 12 name SALES sales, VLAN 13 name TECH. That's it, right? Now let's go ahead and let's assign IP to the interface VLAN 10, because we have to use interface VLAN 10, because we have to manage this switch by using interface switch by using VLAN interface, management VLAN, right? IP. So we are going to VLAN interface 10, then IP address 192.168.10.2 255.255.255.0, right? Now, so CDP neighbor, if you see, then you can see fast Ethernet 0/1 is connected to the core switch. So we need to configure interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port mode trunk. We don't have to give encapsulation because 2960 is the latest one, so we don't require encapsulation. Switch port mode trunk switch port trunk native VLAN 10, right? VLAN 10. Switch port native VLAN switch port trunk native VLAN 10, right? That's it. We need to save it. Now another part, same thing. Now let's configure to the access switch 2. Let's go to the CLI. Similarly, same config to host name ASCCE access SW02 VLAN 10 name MGMT VLAN 11 name VOIC VLAN 12 name SALES VLAN 13 name TECH. That's it. Now let's see DP neighbor. If you'll see, it is connected to fast Ethernet 0/2. Let's go ahead, interface fast Ethernet 0/2 switch port mod trunk switch port trunk native VLAN 10, right? Now let's go ahead and let's configure interface VLAN 10 IP address 192.168.10.3 255.255.255.0, right? So IP interface brief, as you can see, I have given VLAN 10 as a IP, this one, okay, because 10.1 is a core switch, 10.2 is a access switch 1, and 10.3 is the access switch 3. That's it. Now let's go ahead and let's turn on the phone first. And in the packet tracer, you need to turn on the phone. Then, so once you turn on the phone, the access switch 1, you will get interface 0/3 is on. So now we need to configure interface fast Ethernet 0/3 switch port mode access switchboard access VLAN. It is for sales, right? Sales would be in a 12, correct? Now switchboard 11 12 switchboard voice VLAN 11, correct? So running interface, running interface will not support in the packet tracer. Here you can see voice VLAN 11 and access VLAN 12. So this PC will get IP from VLAN 12 and the phone will get IP from VLAN 11, right? So if you are giving like switchboard voice VLAN through the CDP and CDP protocol, this phone will take IP from the voice VLAN. Now similarly, now let's go ahead and let's configure the accesses to 2. As you can see, 3 is online, so configure 3 interface fast Ethernet 0/3 switchboard mode access switchboard access VLAN. It should be in take VLAN, right? 13. Now switchboard voice VLAN should be 12, right? Correct. No, it should be 11. Yeah, 11. No, 7. Okay, now let's go. So run. If you see here, 2 is wrong. Okay, it will get the voice VLAN 11 and IP 13. That's it. Now let's see whether this IP has taken PC has taken IP or not. Let's click this sales PC and let's go to desktop and IP configure. Let's put it a DSCP. Similarly, let's open this one, desktop DSCP. Now let's bring this one and let's go to the terminal configure IP configure release and then renew. Let's wait for some time. Okay, perfect. It has taken IP from 12, right? So sales PC should take IP from the 12. Perfect. Similarly, let's check for this one. Done. It has also taken IP from 13. So take PC should get IP from 13. Correct. Now let's check the inter VLAN communication, whether I can reach to the default gateway or not. Let's from the sales PC, let's ping its default gateway 2.168.12.1. Yes, I can ping. And from this one, ping 192.168.13.1. Sweet, it is doing ARP. It is not pinging. So now we have to do some troubleshooting why it is not pinging. Because if you let's ping it from here, PINZ 192.168.13.1. It's pinging from here, but it's not pinging from the take PC. Oh, so it's pinging. It's taking. It took some time to do ARP. It's good that you find how long it takes ARP resolution in the packet tracer, right? So now let's go ahead. Let's check the ping between these two PC IP config. So this is 11 and IP config. This is 12, right? Ping 192.168.13.11 and let's ping it from PINZ 192.168.13. Sorry, this is 12.11. Let's wait for some time because it will go through the code switch. Let's wait for the result. Let's ping like this one. It's not pinging. Let's wait for some more time. Okay, let's do now troubleshooting why it is not pinging. Let me disable the firewall first. Maybe it is already off. I got it. I got it because why, you know. Now let's see. See, I have not enabled IP routing in a core switch. That's why it is not. It was not pinging. So that's it. Let's open the take PC and sales PC one more time. Sales PC in the left hand side and take PC in the right hand side. Now let's go ahead. Let's ping now. PINZ sales PC. Take PC 192.168.13.11, right? Yeah, it's pinging, right? And similarly 12. That's it. Okay guys, now let's see what IP has been assigned to the IP phone. So if you move your cursor, mouse cursor on that IP phone, here you will see this phone has got IP from VLAN 11 11.12, right? And second phone, it has got IP 11.11, right? So now this we can verify from our core switch also. Let's bring a core switch here. Now let's type so IP DSCP binding. Here we can verify one more time. Yeah, 11.11 and 11.12 has been assigned, and these are the MAC address that we can verify from here also. Let's move up. MAC address is ending by 13A3 and 7288 7288 and 13A3. That's it. We have done we are done with this lab, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.